What up, y'all? What up, y'all? This your boy LC the One, baby. LC the One to be exact. That is AKA Illmatic 124. And not the motherfucking gang numbers, man. But my actual jersey number I wore when I was in high school. And my warm up jerseys on the back of my motherfucking chair at the crib. Hey, what's up to my LC Nation, my LC gang, and my LC crew? Hey, what's going on out there in Atlanta? You living, you do. Hey, I just seen a little headline, man, with Stephen A. Smith, man. And he was going back and forth with Will Kane, man, on the first take show, and I guess Will Kane was sitting in for Max Kellerman. But anyway, man, he was saying that he wishes to see the Lakers versus the Clippers in the Western Conference Finals. Okay, and he was bringing us some good points because he said he wanted to see that that morale back in LA. Bringing out the stars. Kobe gonna be in the stands. With all the other big time celebrities and wigs that's going to be in the building and stuff like that. He said it'd be good for basketball, but, I think, in my opinion, it'd be oversaturated because it won't be fun. I mean, you can say it'd be fun, but I'm just saying it won't be immaculate, you know, because it's like the same old thing, you know, besides the Golden State Warriors, competing with other teams over the last 5 years in the West. But it won't be fun because you won't have it takes the fun out of traveling to another opponent's city. You know, that's what happens, to me. And it's just gonna take a lot away from, you know, that rivalry, from city to city. Because you're in the same city, man. Y'all in LA, you know, and it's just like walking down the street, man. So it's like, and then it may spark a lot of violence too, you know, with both of them teams being in the same city. Crips and Bloods, come on, cuz. Arguing and stuff over who the best, but I'm just saying. But it'd be good for basketball. I ain't gonna shade it or nothing like that, but I'm just saying, man. I'm just looking at it from a whole nother different perspective. And then, uh, Will Kane was like, man, what about the Denver Nuggets? Now I like them a lot. I really do like the Denver Nuggets a lot because they got a good team, man. With that boy Miller at that point guard, man, they looking really good out there, man. In Denver, I was really shocked and surprised. And shout out to Mike Malone, man. He doing really good with those young players out there, man. He doing real good with them, man. He took Millsap and turned him into a superstar, man. Even though we knew Millsap was already like that, but he prepared him. He got him like in a Karl Malone type of role. But this is different. He really doing his thing. He can ISO and do all that type of stuff. And we know what Millsap can do. When he was in Utah, and then I think he was in. I forgot the other team he was playing with before he got there. But Millsap is a dynamic player. But with those two, what's his name? Norkrick. I can't pronounce his name, man. And Miller with that dual thing and that pick and pop for the big man. Come on, cuz. I'd rather see that, you know, uh, than the Clippers versus the Lakers. I'd rather see the the Denver Nuggets versus the Lakers in the Western Conference Finals because it'd be more appealing. And then it's a younger team, but they got depth. You know, because I don't think the Clippers just gonna jump out there like that fast because both of them boys still kind of injured. Don't get it misconstrued. They still kind of injured. And then on top of that, you know, LeBron is back. You know, LeBron is back, and they got a better team this year. They really got a better team. They really deep and they big as hell, and they got a better coach. So it's gonna be a whole nother different scenario out there. So I like Denver in the Western Conference Finals. Because they got there this year. They went through all the teams, man. They went through all the teams, man. So even though the Rockets they changed the personnel a little bit, it's still gonna be the same old stuff, man. I think it's gonna be Denver and the Lakers in the West Conference Finals. You know, not taking away from Stephen A. Smith. I love you, big bro, and stuff like that. But hey, man, I'm just keeping it 100. You know, I think it's gonna be the Lakers and them boys, man, the Denver Nuggets. Mile High City, and they call it Mile High for a reason, because they smoking good green out there, and that's a good connection from coast to coast, LA to Denver. Yeah, but I'm finna get up out of here. This your roving reporter, LCD1. I know I did one of these in a long time. Your roving reporter, LCD1 from the break room, baby. Signing out, baby. I'ma holler at y'all later when I get to the crib, man. I gotta see what I'm gonna do, vlog, stream, something. I'ma holler at y'all later, man. I'll talk to y'all later, church.